North African lamb steaks.
With baba ghanoush made with aubergine.
No, it's aubergine.
No, it's aubergine.
Brothers and sisters, let's be honest. British barbecues are pretty uninspired compared to other countries. But never fear, I'm on a mission to raise the stakes.
It smells so good already, it's so good.
By teaching the people of this fair land.
That's a good trick,
Yeah?
I like it.
How to cook simple, tasty morsels with delicious lamb steaks.
Is it nice? You love it? Oh my God, that's amazing.
Join me on my mission, people. You know it makes sense. Right guys, this week I'm in Nottingham. I'm here to see the awesome Talk Becky Talk, and I'm going to help her raise her game with lamb on the barbie. Hey Becky, how you doing?
Welcome to Nottingham.
Nice to see ya.
Do you want a cup of tea?
Oh, I'd love a cuppa.
Come in, come in, come in. I don't mess around with tea. I've got an entire tea chest.
Oh my God, you weren't joking.
The...
So do you have something like a pu'er or an oolong?
Yes, I do.
You do?
I do. Right down in this little one. Look.
Oh my God, you do, yeah? Right, should we have a cuppa?
Let's definitely have one.
So Becky, we're going to use lamb steaks for the barbecue today. Have you cooked with lamb steaks before?
Once before, and I love them, but I never really think of having a lamb steak.
Right, exactly, and I think that's the thing, is different countries use steaks in their barbies all the time, and lamb steaks is a great alternative to use.
I love the taste of lamb, love it.
And they're great as they are, but then the great thing about lamb is it takes on flavour really well. These lamb steaks with some spice is gonna be delish. So Becky, we're going to start off with getting the vehicle for the marinade ready, which starts with onion and garlic. So I'm just going to take the top off and peel this down. You're just going to grate it into that bowl. While you're doing that, I'm going to just make some garlic puree, okay? And now this recipe is inspired by your love of Moroccan flavours and lamb, right?
Yeah, I love lamb and I love the flavour, but I love bringing that flavour out with those spices. Right, done.
Okay, amazing. And can you see how it's different to...
Totally different.
I've got my garlic, I'm going to drop that in.
That looks delicious.
And now we're going to just zest and squeeze the juice of a lemon in there. All you need to do is like 1, 2, twist, 1, 2, twist. And then we're just going to squeeze that in. I'm going to get you to just pound the living daylights out of our first ingredient, which are cardamom seeds, 5 of them, and then now just give them a damn good pounding. And as you do that, you're releasing the pods that live inside, and we're going to discard the green skins.
I try and use spices like this, as I'm not very good with hot flavours like chilies or curries, but I like a bit of a kick. So I try and find things that aren't too hot, but give me that sort of spice and flavour.
Yeah. So cardamom will work really well. Now we're going to put 2 tablespoons of coriander seeds into the party. Pound those through, we're breaking them down, we're releasing all that flavour. Now, I like to put pink peppercorns into this recipe. You don't have to do them. Have you tried these before?
I had never tried them before today, and they're delicious, but I had never seen them before.
And you expect them to be really like hot and peppery now, don't you?
They're quite sweet.
Exactly, and they've got a floral nature to them. So 1 tablespoon in. If you don't want to use these, you don't need to.
That just smells incredible.
Okay, so Becky, we're going to toast these on the barbie, but you could do this in your kitchen the day before. We're just doing it because we're out here. Put those on, and then we're going to toast them there for 2 or 3 minutes, and you'll know when they're ready because they're releasing the flavour.
Nice.
So now put a really good glug of oil into the pan. That's it, you really want to get a fair bit in there. And then 2 secret ingredients in the challenge to get flavour into our lamb steaks. We've got saffron. As that goes into the heat, it's going to really explode. It's going to add colour and flavour. And then we've got 2 tablespoons of smoked paprika.
I love this.
And then just mix all those in.
It smells incredible.
Now we're not cooking that on there, Becky. We're just heating it all, releasing all the ingredients, and now we're going to get that into the onion mixture. One of the great things to do with this is just to reserve 2 or 3 tablespoons now, because we're going to nappe that on at the end, and now we're adding the rest into the onions that you grated earlier.
Doesn't this just look amazing, like the colours?
Okay, lamb, the main event. We're going to get this into our marinade, and we're going to let it sit in that marinade for 24 hours.
Am I right in thinking lamb is quite rich in vitamins and minerals?
Yeah, absolutely. great source of protein. Let's get the meat into the marinade. Now we're going to set these aside to marinate in the fridge for a minimum of 12 hours.
Okay.
For best case, you want to sit them overnight for 24 hours and they really take in all that flavour.
As long as possible.
Exactly. Right, okay, so Becky, we're going to make a baba ghanoush. You ever had that before?
No, I haven't. Is it anything like hummus?
It comes from the same area, so it's a Middle Eastern dip, but it's made with grilled aubergine. Take an aubergine,
yeah.
Slice it into about 4 thick slices, the thickness of a finger. We're going to put a little bit of oil on them, and then we're going to cook them on the barbie.
Nice.
So the aubergine's on.
Aubergine. I say aubergine. You say aubergine. Tomato, tomato. But I think I'm
Just
right.
crack on with the garlic, eh? Put the blade on top and push down and give it a good, and then take the heel off and then just finely slice through 3 cloves.
Okay.
Put that into our blender. Nice pinch of cumin, 2 tablespoons of tahini. Now tahini is basically sesame seeds that have been ground down. It's used in hummus and it's used in other dips from that part of the world. It gives a lovely taste. Not everybody puts flat leaf parsley in, but I'm just going to roughly chop some of that, and then we're just going to add that in as well. And then it's time for the aubergine.
Aubergine. How,
Aubergine.
like, by the time you leave, you're going to be saying aubergine.
Aubergine. So there's the aubergine, and all we're going to do is we're just going to take off the skin, roughly chop it and drop it in.
Eat the skin?
You know, you totally can. At the end of the day, if there's a bit of skin on there, it's absolutely fine, you know. I'm just gonna put a tablespoon of extra virgin olive oil.
Nice.
You can drop the lid on, and then we'll start pulsing it, bringing it all together and adding a little bit of oil so we get the right consistency. And we've done it quite chunky. You can do it smooth, but it's better
I like
chunky.
a good chunky dip.
Exactly, right. So, it needs some salt, another tablespoon of olive oil, nice good fresh crack of pepper, and then we're going to just squeeze half a lemon in there. You put it in at the end because if you put it in at the beginning it can split the mixture, so we're just going to put it in, incorporate it once, and then it's done. So Becky, our steaks.
I'm ready for these. These look good.
Basically the steaks just suck in all those flavourings and they help tenderise the lamb as well. We're going to just get them straight onto the barbie and cook them either side for 3 minutes. Now Becky, the important thing is you put them right in the middle where all the coals are. It's going on to direct heat. You wouldn't put them on the outside where it's colder, because that's not the effect you're looking for.
Okay.
Don't you think that's raising the stakes with traditional barbies?
Massively. I think everyone's a little bit tired of chicken drumsticks on a barbecue, you know, the ones.
Yeah, for sure. And quite simple to do.
It's just really, really easy to do. I love lamb. I'm really excited to try it. John, how do you know when the steaks are cooked?
The best way is to prod your meat and get to know the different points of medium or well done. If you want medium, that's medium. That's well done.
That's a good trick.
Yeah.
I like it.
And then with your hands, if you put the little finger to the thumb, that's well done. And
So
that
harder.
is medium. If that doesn't work and you want to use a temperature probe, high 60s to 70s, well done. Medium to low 60s for medium. We've cooked those about 3 minutes on either side.
Okay.
Now, most important thing on the planet, you've got to let it sit there and rest, okay? Because if we slice that now, it's really tense and all the moisture will just bleed out, whereas if you let it sit there for 2 or 3 minutes, it relaxes and the juice goes back into the steak and will make it super juicy.
It smells so good already. It's so good.
Okay, North African lamb steaks with baba ghanoush. How much would you pay?
£9.99.
99 pence. It's important to have that on there. You think so?
I think
so.
so.
But listen, we're in Nottingham. No offence,
no,
but
we are up. Little, bring it down.
bring it
bit.
down. What do you think?
We like a bargain.
Exactly. So $7.50, I'm thinking.
Yeah, £7.50.
Yeah.
£7.50.
Okay, let's take it to your mates and see what they'll pay. Now, please just state your relationship and manner of knowing Becky, please.
I am Becky's sister, Holly. I'm Becky's mum, Jill.
Dave and fiance now.
He's upgraded. So what we've got is North African lamb steak with baba ghanoush. So take a fork and then go for it. There.
Oh my god, that's amazing.
Is it nice? You love it?
Spicy, moist, tasty, really lovely.
It's nice.
Oh my gosh, this is amazing.
Tasty? Tasty? What would you pay for that?
I think I'd pay about £16.
£16.
£16.99.
£14.95.
£14.95. Mom, she's got to think about paying the kids and all that.
Yeah, I'll go about the same, 14.50.
14.50, 14.50. Chef, we nailed it. Those lamb steaks, so good. Totally smashed it today. And I think Becky's skills, they've definitely moved on.
We can't leave without trying my special cocktail. Oh, and John, it's aubergine